All right, welcome back to the Keystone Hiker. We're out here on a windy fall morning in Northeast Pennsylvania, and we're here at Dick and Nancy's Eales Preserve on Moosic Mountain. We're gonna do the Moosic Mountain Loop. I figured I'd come up here. It's supposed to be sunny. Leaves are starting to change. We're on top of a plateau, sorta, kinda. And we're gonna take a walk around here and check it out. Hopefully the leaves are changing, and a couple people were here, but a few of them left already, and we might have this to ourselves. So let's rock and roll. Take a look at some of this stuff here. It's pretty interesting. Okay, so right up from the parking area, we're gonna follow a blueberry trail. You're gonna come and you're gonna make a right off of the main road right here, and you'll proceed on the blueberry trail. Sorry for the light, sun. There should be lots of views on this today, especially with the sun shining and the leaves turning. Should have a pretty good day. Bluebird skies. Now if you do come up here in hunting season, you should wear orange, because you're allowed to hunt up in here. Very beautiful up here already. We just started. So stick with me, lots to see today. It's about anywhere between 4 or 5 mile hike. Okay, we should be able to see lots of views today, matter of fact. I think this is gonna be one big view here. I might be able to get some better views for you when I look around here. Not a bad view for starts. Luckily I had a sweatshirt in my truck this morning. Very beautiful part of northeastern Pennsylvania, as Mother Nature shows us again here at Moosic Mountain. And Dick and Nancy Eales Nature Preserve. Beautiful place. Might be a little early with the colors, but that's the chance we take. An awesome view as we're climbing. I guess we're climbing up a little. It's not much, but we are. Cool looking view though here. Okay, we're going out of the sun and into the shade. Boy, I'm walking into this sun in the morning again. I can't. Should have went backwards, I guess, or the opposite way, whatever. But there's a pretty cool section in here. Ferns are brown because here in Pennsylvania we're lacking rain. We need rain bad. So instead of turning colors, they're dyeing them brown. But still cool to look at. All right, another awesome view here. You can see it's quite windy and breezy. Leaves are not even 1/4%, but I'm here, and reason being is I purchased a new camera here, so bear with me on some of these shots. It takes some getting used to. All right. But another awesome shot here of northeast Pennsylvania. One thing about this trail is very stony and rocky. But there's not much elevation or anything like that. Some beautiful scenery all the way around. So here is some of the trail. It is rocky, and then if you're walking into the sun, it doesn't help matters because you can't see the ground anyhow, but when you look up, you see a lot of beautiful stuff here. But the trail, you'd have to wear your hiking boots and everything like that. You know, sturdy stuff. That way you can look around some. Not too bad, huh? Okay, well, it looks like we came out to a crossroads. Yep. So they do prescribe burns up here, the Game Commission and stuff. That's what this is. But if you come, when you come out here, look to your left. Pretty cool view. Very beautiful area. So this is late September, 20th, 21st. You come here first week in October, you're gonna have a blast with the colors. Beautiful area here, Pennsylvania again. And always, thank you again for joining me here on the Keystone Hiker. Okay, one thing about this trail, it is a blue blaze, the blueberry trail here for right now. So there's not many trees, as you can see, but they have them on the rocks. So that'll also help you with your feet, your stepping and stuff, because you do have to look out for the blue blaze. But this trail, they have cutoffs. Oh man, here's a beautiful view. They have cutoff trails that are not up, so this is pretty easy to get around here. But this is a beautiful view right here. Check this baby out. Northeast Pennsylvania, Moosic Mountain. Beautiful area here. Here's another shot as I head up the trail a little bit further. Like I said, this hike here, one big view. And it's not a bad one. Okay, well, I found the spot, I guess, for this beautiful, huge view. Let's take a look at it. Beautiful. What a day. Another beautiful part of the trail. So we're coming down. So this is the other side. What we looked at were Moosic Mountains. We're coming down now. And this side looks awesome with the pine and a little bit of color. It's awesome. So that view is the Moosic Mountains over there. So awesome place here. Okay, so we now hooked onto the the waterfall trail back a little ways. That you can split off on if you'd like. I just stayed on the loop that all trails have, and I will hook up to another trail that I'll let you know when I hook up to it. But this is what the waterfall trail turned into. We're kind of in hardwoods. You know, it's a little greener now. The ferns are burnt still, but or dried, but they're yellow now too, so that's also good for the color and stuff, you know. But just trekking along here. Change of scenery. Okay, some more color coming up here. Greens and yellows. Sunlight's hitting them. Pretty good stuff. Every once in a while you get breaks from the rocks and you can cruise on it, especially up there in the flat part. But in here it's kind of rocky and rooty, so take your time, enjoy it. Okay, so we popped out into the open again. Looks like we're gonna go by that, or across that pole line once again. Nice little spot here. Like the rocks, the bold little rocks. So we're gonna go by that. Now the view's obstructed, but still get to see the sky. Sky's the limit. Okay, so if you're gonna go this way, this is a very unique trail. So on top of this rock, up here, you can veer to your left and keep on the waterfall trail and get on the power line, and you can cut down then or keep going on the waterfall trail to hook up onto the Stonehenge. But what I'm gonna do is go straight here and I'm gonna just keep going and go straight across the rock, and you'll see sort of like the trail there. So, and you'll go down, you're gonna cross the power line anyway, and that will be the Stonehenge trail. And that should be the last trail, but I'm not sure. That will take us back to the parking lot, but still got a little bit to go. Let's rock and roll. All right, so we came to a sign which tells you, yep, we're coming off the waterfall loop. Okay, there's a nice little view there. Views all over the place, huh? And then on the other side here, nice little scenery there. It will tell you we're going to be hooking up to the Stonehenge. So you just cross over the power line. So on the Stonehenge. Okay, trekking along here in the Stonehenge. This is a purple blaze. All right. I'm not sure why it's called Stonehenge, but we're on it. And I did see some boulders off to the side, but they are kind of in the sunlight. So, and it's kind of looking like this, like the waterfall trail. Hardwoods. More green in here, I believe, because the trees are holding moisture, maybe. Looks like we found out why it's called Stonehenge Trail. Pretty awesome. I love that this pine tree is right here. You can get some shade back there if you need it. Stop by, take a break. Pretty cool spot right here. I figured something had to be rocky about it, you know what I'm saying? Stonehenge Trail, you just don't pick that out of a hat. Yeah, awesome. This place is a very awesome place to bring everybody. You just got to wear shoes and pay attention to the map. It's not marked very well, but it is a beautiful place to come. As I hear more people. All right, stay tuned for the words of wisdom. Interesting part right here. Little Stonehenge action. Yeah, sort of. You're weaving around here. Oh yeah. Yeah, Stonehenge Trail. Pretty cool setup right here, ain't it? That's a big boy there. What's around the corner? One more to a view, some sort. Not too bad right there, huh? Good part of the trail. So after walking in the forest a little bit, we come out to this again. Beautiful little view here. Okay, so from this point, we're going to hook on what this is called the Conglomerate Trail. I see yellow on the rocks, so it could be yellow blaze, but this trail, I believe, will take us back to the parking area. I'd advise you, if you're going to come on anywhere in here and you have old trails, you keep that open. You have service here. I have service. You got to keep it open. The trails ain't marked very well and stuff like that, but if you have that with you, 100% better. But we're back out in the open here. It's not so windy anymore. But you get to walk down looking over at the Moosic Mountain. Can't beat this for a fall afternoon. Well, I just gotta say, this scenery here and what I was walking through earlier got Texas, New Mexico, this got Alaska written on it. I mean, the stuff you see here is pretty amazing. The start of the day, I was kind of optimistic, but I'm glad I came out now. Beautiful day here in Pennsylvania. Again, more beautiful scenery. Sounds of crickets, catbirds. One might think you're in a dream. All right, awesome view, huh? So this is where I'm going to give the words of wisdom and the hike here. This hike, I'll tell you, it started off a little bit rough, but I'll tell you, man, you stick with it and good things happen. Beautiful area, blueberry trails, waterfall trail, Stonehenge and Conglomerate. And Conglomerate will lead me back out to the parking area here. So beautiful area of Northeast Pennsylvania again. Words of wisdom. Again, I hope to help somebody, but here they are. Friends and people will come and go in your life. The only person that's going to be there the whole time is the person in the mirror. Respect it. Respect yourself. That's all you got. Those are the words of wisdom. And also, take a look at this. Beautiful view of Northeast Pennsylvania. I recommend this hike for everybody. Just wear good shoes. And always remember, get off your seat and move your feet. Thank you for joining me here on the Keystone Hiker.